What is going on, everybody? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Welcome into the channel, and let's talk a little Call of Duty and the future of it. So I know that when Modern Warfare 4, the next series, comes out, which will be next year, you're going to lose all your progress, all your skins, everything is going to go. They're going to reset. They have to do a reset. And the thing is, what I think they have to do is they need to separate Warzone from the main Call of Duty title. It has to be separated. Even zombies, I guess, could still stay on the Call of Duty because it's kind of part of it. But honestly, I think that they need to start separating each game mode and have them, you have to download a different file. Like, I don't know, man. With these things all together, it's too much because you download one thing and yes, you can check them off and only download certain ones, but the whole, like, the size of these games, it's too big. It's too big, and a lot of people have to delete to play other games. So I think that they should definitely separate Warzone, all of it, and I think it would run better and smoother, and we wouldn't have all these glitches and like these UI bugs, and every time there's an update, something else breaks, something else fixes, and then this is broken. It's just a consistent cycle that we just keep going through as Call of Duty players, and it drives me nuts. So I saw this video from Who's Immortal, Call of Duty is deleting your account. And I knew that this was coming, and this is the reason why I do not buy from the store, because I don't know when they're going to be like, oh, we're going to reset your account. So I don't buy anything from Call of Duty because Call of Duty's kind of just, they're scummy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think anybody should ever buy anything from the store, but that's on you, and that's your money, so I can't ever tell you what to buy or not to buy. But people really should not buy from Call of Duty. So we're going to check this video out, and we'll discuss it. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. There is a very important PSA that I wanted to get out there ahead of Black Ops 7 and Warzone this year, because it's something that ultimately is going to upset a lot of players this year, and especially next year once everything ends up coming to fruition.
See, and this is the thing. I don't think a lot of people know that they're going to get their stuff deleted. I bet you there's so many casual players that don't watch YouTube or don't keep up with the news that have no clue that their stuff is about to be taken away. I guarantee it.
Before you jump into Black Ops 7 for the full year, before we get to Warzone and the integration,
kind of excited for Friday. I like the multiplayer.
Pretty important things you need to know for this year, because Call of Duty is essentially going to completely delete your account after this year. Here's why. A few weeks back, we got a couple of new reports from the Ghost of Hope, some inside information, and in it, he gives us some good news, and he gives us what some view as good news and what some view as bad news here. We covered this back when he initially posted it, but Hope did mention that Black Ops 7 is going to have more content in the post-launch season.
That's what they say every year. I'm kind of sick and tired of this crap right here. Every year, oh, this is the best Call of Duty. New era Call of Duty. This is the best. We're going to have so much stuff. And then we get the game and it's trash. And everybody's just like, oh, this game's awesome. It's awesome. And then 2 weeks later, everybody, oh, it's trash. It's trash. They're not. And then they just give up on content. Like, I don't believe a word that Hope says right here. I don't believe it. It's not that I don't believe Hope. I don't believe the person that's telling Hope. Like, you know what I mean? I don't believe any of this. This is crap.
The devs have since basically confirmed this.
I don't believe
saying this post-launch content year for Black Ops 7 is going to be the biggest yet. Season 1, the single biggest season for content in Call of Duty history, which that's good news. I loved MW3 post-launch. That's, to me, what really made
Modern
that game
Warfare 3 was good.
Just like Black Ops 7 right now didn't really.
Now, they are probably not lying because, you know, guess what? They got Battlefield 6. If Battlefield 6 didn't exist, they would just be throwing lies. Like, Activision, they go on the internet and just tell lies. That's just what they do. That's their MO.
They have that much hype. It was
like,
really viewed as a DLC,
dumb, bro.
not really worth the $60 or $70, whatever it was there, depending
I
on
won't
what
believe it till I see it
and everything. But just didn't have hype at launch. But people started to realize, hey, the post-launch content's actually pretty good. Like, maybe I do want to come back and get some.
Modern Warfare 3, towards the end of Modern Warfare 3 cycle, before we got Battlefield BO6 launch, Modern Warfare 3 was awesome. Optimized, ran well, it had content, it felt good, Warzone was good, Resurgence, everything was good. And then they updated, BO6 came, and now we're here, man. And I'm going to stop pausing.
Aftermarket parts, unlock the cool camos, try out
I could talk Call of Duty all day.
So the fact that Black Ops 7's aiming to be better than
this
MW3
franchise
there
pisses me off.
Fantastic. However, the reason that they're going all in on Black Ops 7 post-launch, besides the fact that they probably have to try and get players on the game since they don't really have much hype right now, is that nothing this year is going to carry over to MW4. We've heard this rumor for a long time now. Hope has talked about it. Other sources have. I brought this up, months ago, saying MW4 new engine, that likely means a hard reset is going to be a thing. So everything is a fresh start in MW4. So Treyarch and everybody working on Black Ops 7 and Warzone this year, they can't just save stuff for MW4. We've seen that be the case in the past few years, where in Modern Warfare 3, some maps were actually held out of like Season 5 and Season 6 and used in Black Ops 6 instead. We've had features in Black Ops 6 that reportedly were scrapped for Black Ops 6 and then just saved for Black Ops 7 instead. They can't do that this year, where they take content for Black Ops 7 and just save it for Modern Warfare 4, because it's not going to be able to transfer across engines and into the new gen.
I don't understand why they did that
at that point. So they just have to put everything they make out this year. Part of me wonders if that's why we actually are going to end up getting Avalon in a Blackout experience, because we all know Avalon was already going to be in the game. If you were going to play the campaign, you were going to have to download it in its entirety for endgame in the open world there. And if you also played Warzone, you'd have that installed too. So like, there was no reason they couldn't have both maps at that point. So part of me wonders if that's maybe why it's delayed. That was like a last minute decision, and that's why it's coming in the spring instead of at launch with, Haven's Hollow and all the Verdansk updates there. But anyways, I digress. We have a lot of content coming this year because nothing is going to be able to be saved for Modern Warfare 4. And while that's great for this year of COD, it does come with a very large preface of be mindful of what you commit to Call of Duty this year, because Call of Duty is going to be erasing everything you have for Modern Warfare 4 in the next era of Warzone. COD Warfare 4 ended
so
up...
this is the thing though, like if they delete like everything, they have to, from the future, from going on forward, they have to make it so that your progress and everything you keep, like it's so dumb. It's like you buy a camo and you can't get it. I think it should all go over. But the thing is people get so mad because you have different styles and different eras and, different types of games and different like modern and then not modern. So I guess that is hard for Call of Duty to do. But I just hate it that it's like you buy a camo on this year, you don't get it next year. It's like it kind of sucks because no one plays the old Call of Duties because we just move on to the next one. It's a kind of a sucky cycle that COD has.
Touching on this and sort of
and people get pissed.
Exactly what my thought process is here. They go on to say, like I said a while ago, Modern Warfare 4 and the updated engine are going to bring a hard reset to Warzone. This is going to be the third version of the game. Whatever they call it, it's not really going to matter. I assume they're just going to stick with Warzone, because...
No, they should honestly get rid of Warzone and call it Blackout and have Blackout and get rid of the loadouts and let's actually have a Battle Royale. How about that one?
Trying out Warzone 2.0 backfired tremendously, because
how about that one?
2.0 was not how I described that. It was not an upgrade or the second version
of something.
It was a reset and a step back in quite a few areas.
Freaking downgrade.
But, it's going to be officially, behind the scenes known as Warzone 3, the third iteration, the third engine of Warzone there. But with that, none of any of the weapons from MW2, MW3, Black Ops 6, or Black Ops 7 are going to carry forward to Modern Warfare 4. None of your operator skins from MW2, MW3, Black Ops 6, Black Ops 7 are going to carry forward. So they're going to be removing all of this bloat. They're deleting literally everything off of your account, just like
and
what
a lot of
in the
people
Vanguard
don't know about
when
this.
We jumped over to Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 22.
And they're not going to announce it till the last second.
Everyone was pretty upset by that, because especially in Warzone, we were under the impression that Warzone was going to be this long-term thing, and that what we'd earn, what we unlocked, what we spent money on purchasing, all the bundles and everything like that, was going to just be on our accounts for the long term. Just like
this is the thing. I knew this about a year and a half ago when we started getting leaks on Modern Warfare 4. I knew it because they said they were like on the leaks, they're going to reset. Like it's going to happen. And now that Warzone's doing bad, they're not keeping Warzone. We're moving over to Blackout. Like Blackout's going to be the game mode, I would hope, because it's time to move out. Blackout was way better. Bring back Blackout, man.
Over in Fortnite, if you played way back the first week of the game and unlocked stuff, you can still use that stuff today, right? But instead, they completely wipe your accounts. They leave the old servers on for a little bit, but we have no idea how long they'll do that. And then all that content is only available in the respective titles you bought it. So your MW3 bundle with the skins you got there, only available if you go back and you play Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Same deal with the Black Ops 6 specific content, Black Ops 7 specific content. So with that in mind, the devs are full steam ahead for Black Ops 7. We're going to see more maps, more modes, more weapons, more skins and camos and blueprints, and probably a billion store bundles this year than ever before. But here's what's super important, and I really hope that this gets out to as many people as possible as we get into the year for Black Ops 7 and in Warzone here. Hence, I wanted to get this out.
I hope people talk about this a lot.
Time and people start
don't buy stuff.
Time and money to this stuff is that what you do this year will not be there next year.
Don't do it.
Warzone or in multiplayer. Now, multiplayer kind of expected going from Black Ops 7 to Modern Warfare 4. But especially for the Warzone folks. And so like I said, I hope that this reaches as many people as possible. If you want to help share this video around by leaving a like, it's a fantastic way to get more eyes on it. Also,
absolutely.
For what it's worth, if you're new here, you want to ensure you're always up to date with everything going on in COD, so you don't
everybody go hit a like on that.
Really every player needs to know going into the
seriously
year. Be sure
truly
to hit the
more
subscribe
people
button,
need to know
turn on
about
those
this. I don't, like I said, I don't think that, I bet you freaking 40% of the player base don't even know that their stuff's going to get deleted. Guarantee it.
Post notifications. But when it comes to Black Ops 7, if you were planning on going through and buying bundles and buying the new battle passes and Black Cell and whatever else ends up releasing that they can monetize, which I'm sure there's going to be plenty of events. Keep in mind, what you are buying this year will be removed in a year's time. This will not come over to Warzone 3, whatever you want to call it. The next iteration of Warzone, MW4 Warzone.
It's Blackout, man. It's got to be Blackout. Stop with the Warzone stuff, Immortal.
Here. In multiplayer, in zombies.
I'll say this right now. If it's Warzone, it's done. We need Blackout. No more Warzone. Get rid of it.
The end game.
Like, I don't know why he's saying Warzone. Because it's like, no. Like, if Warzone comes back, it's over. It's OVER.
Committing time to unlocking the mastery camos,
amigos.
Doing all the events and getting the new unlocks and rewards there.
We need Blackout.
If that's what you are aiming to do to, you know, pass the time this year, that's the enjoyment you get out of the game, which is absolutely the case for me. I will go through and I'll complete the events because I think that's a great way to have something new to do on the game every week. I want to come back. I want to grind stuff out and enjoy what I'm unlocking here. And if there's cool camos, cool blueprints, rewards, new weapons, things of that nature, I'll absolutely be unlocking them. But knowing that what I'm doing this year, my time and my money that I'm investing into Call of Duty is not something that's going to stay on my account long term. And that's really what I want to preface, because I've gotten so many comments, even already talking about the hard reset for Warzone and MW4, of people going, what do you mean it's all going to be deleted? You know, I've spent X amount of money on bundles this past year.
People are going to be
pissed. That stuff's going to be removed next year, and that unfortunately is the case. So before you jump into Black Ops 7 this year, if you're jumping into Black Ops 7 this year, before you jump into Warzone and you're buying the new store bundles, you're buying the battle passes,
yeah,
you're
listen, man,
spending hours and hours and hours unlocking things, keep in mind this will be gone in just a year's time.
Adios.
So if that's something that devalues this for you, is that the right word to use? I'm going to roll with it. That might be something that maybe limits how much you want to spend on the game this year, how much time you
I mean, once people know this stuff, they're not going to want to play BO7 as much. It's true. It really is, because people are getting used to keeping their stuff. And I mean, there's some people that are just going to play it regardless. They don't care about the cosmetics. There's a lot of players, they don't really care about the flashy skins and all the camos. They really don't. They just want to play the gameplay. But there's a lot of people that love their stuff, man.
To invest into certain grinds or, you know, into the game in general here. If it takes forever to max level guns and, you know, this marksman probably not going to be meta at any point this year. I'm probably good. I'm not going to level this one up because it won't matter in a year anyway. You know, definitely be mindful of that. I definitely want to, you know, optimize your guys' experience in this game as much as I can, just as a creator here, giving you guys the warnings of what's to come here with Black Ops 7. So this is going to be a very brief year by comparison in terms of the content lifespan. So be mindful with how you're spending this money this year. If you get the value out of a bundle and you're like, okay, it's a $24 bundle, I'm going to use this the entire year, and you get your value out of that, that's fantastic.
Yeah, exactly.
Other people, you know, in season 5, season 6, the game's only going to be around for a few more months. Maybe not worth spending the money on the battle pass or the bundles or committing to certain grinds there with camos and other unlocks and stuff. So kind of an interesting spot to be in, especially for Call of Duty. It's like they know that they are going to drop all this content because they can't save it for anything. They have to put it out, but also they're going to put all this.
Yeah, that's cool. We're going to have the most content ever in Call of Duty, and then guess what? Deleted. Like,
and the content for this
whatever,
year,
bro.
Basically nothing is going
I think
to
it's
be
good,
carrying
but
forward.
we'll talk about right after he
the
gets
next
finished with this video
of Call of Duty with MW4 and Warzone here. But that being said, that is going to wrap things up for
right.
this one. As I mentioned, if you want to help share this video,
Yeah,
around to
we're
get more
definitely,
eyes on this topic,
definitely.
so
We're going to end it
players-
here. Please go to Immortal and subscribe, share. Like, literally, we need to share this stuff out. Like, people need to know. Tell your friends. Like, dude, don't buy bundles, bro. Stuff's going to get deleted. You got it. We have to get this message out. Go share his video. Go share my video. I don't care. Just get the message out because, I mean, people just don't know. You know what I mean? Some people don't watch YouTube videos or know that this is coming because it's, Activision doesn't announce this stuff. Like, they will towards, like, right at that last second, and people are going to be like, wait. And you're not going to have your stuff, which I think is good. Like, for me, I want a hard reset on COD. Like, a hard reset. Like, let's go back to the drawing board and come back with, like, a new sub-series, which is coming after Modern Warfare. Sledgehammer is going to be making the new Call of Duty. It's not going to be Modern Warfare. It's not going to be Black Ops. It's going to be a new sub-series. So I'm kind of looking at this. I've been saying this on a lot of my videos. We might be 2 years out, 2 to 3 years out until we're actually loving COD again. That sucks. But, I mean, it is what it is. I will be covering it on this channel. Anything that Call of Duty and stuff, I love Call of Duty. It's one of my favorite games ever. I talk a lot of shit at. I'm passionate about it. I get mad. They're the game that gets me mad, and I don't want to play it anymore. I get, like, so pissed off. I finally left the series at the BO6 when everything happened. I said, that's it. I can't play this game every day on stream. I can't. I'm getting too mad. My energy is down. My streams are bad. Like, I could feel it. So I stopped playing it, went on, played other games. I played the finals, I played Fortnite, Roblox with my son, having a blast. Arc Raiders. Like, that's the stuff that I like to play now. I just can't sit there and grind Call of Duty anymore because it's not good anymore. You know what I mean? And you can feel it. People know. I think now, like, people are starting to finally get it. Like, dude, Call of Duty I'm done with it. And I think they really need to start changing stuff in order to get us back, which they can. Call of Duty always can rail us back in. They seem to do it almost every year. But I think this year is not going to be a good year. But we'll see, though. You never know. Call of Duty can come out with some mode and come out with so much content, and the game's optimized and actually feels good this year. Then we're back playing Call of Duty. That's just kind of how it's going to end up being. But if you made it here at the end of the video, thank you so much. If you can, hit a like up on the video. Hit the Discord. Trying to get as many people in the Discord. Play Arc Raiders, any games. I want to get the community in the Discord. Hit the description on this video and on the channel. But besides that, I love all you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!